What's up, guys? So this is going to be a very quick video. It's a video response to Vincru's 150 subs contest. Congratulations, mate. I'm a new sub. You actually found me first. And I'm glad you did, because now I've had the chance to watch your videos and I've really been enjoying them. You have a really good... You often say in your videos you don't buy a lot of the newer stuff. And likewise, I haven't had a chance to buy some of the older stuff. So for me, it's really cool watching your vids, and I get to see some stuff I don't know about. And so, it gives me stuff to hunt down as well. And you got some stuff that looks really good. That, like the Justice Alex Ross covers, they look amazing. You're gonna have to check that out. But I'm gonna make it short and sweet because, like I said, I've got to go back to work any minute now. Which really sucks. It's Friday night. Who wants to go back to work? I've got to go on the bike. Oh, just don't go there. Anyway, like I said, the first question I believe was, what comic book storyline affected you the most? For me, it wasn't so much a storyline. I don't know if I've had that big storyline for me yet that's changed my world. But I have had a comic book title that's changed the world for me. And you see from the videos I make lately that a lot of them are a lot of X-Men books. Uncanny X-Men, to be more specific. And I guess that's my defining moment in comic books for me. There's many defining moments, you got the Batman Year Ones, the Spawn. Spawn got me through my teenage years, full of angst, brilliant. But generally, what kept me coming back again and again and again, and so much so now that I'm trying to get like a complete run of Uncanny X-Men and X-Men Volume 2 as well, and pretty much anything X-Men orientated, is X-Men. X-Men, generally, the world of X-Men I love, and it keeps me captivated and engrossed and enthralled in it. And I find this because... look, a lot of comic books, it's not just X-Men does this. X-Men's a book for people who are different. Looking at myself, I'm a larger person, and at times in my life I've been ridiculed because of my size. And it's nice reading a book that doesn't ridicule you of your size, or not your size, but any difference you may have, whether it be your race, your gender, a disability. And X-Men doesn't do that. If anything, X-Men tries to flip that to make it a positive, and even if it can't make it a positive, it tries to give you support, and I love that about the book. A lot of people dismiss comic books for not being childish. They're childish. Children can read comic books. That's how we all get into comic books. But a lot of adults read comic books, and a lot of adults are where the money comes from. It's the adults that generate the funds to enable comic books to go on and go forth. And that's because there's a lot of good stuff there for you. There's a lot of deeper hidden meaning in comic books. A comic book you read when you're 10 years old reads differently to when you're 20 years old. I remember reading X-Men. The first real trade I read, actually, was of X-Men. Man Kills... I think it was Man Kill, God Forgives. And it was basically about the anti-mutant people, mutants, basically, and it was the whole sort of, it was like apartheid and stuff. It had so many different messages on mixed levels. It really made me feel like, it was trying to get a message out there, and it was all about acceptance at the end of the day, and that's what I love about the X-Men books. It makes people feel accepted, and like the comic book world in general. All you guys out on YouTube, you make people feel accepted. So, for me, defining moment was X-Men. Love it forever. The next one is, how did I get my Monkia, or my name? Well, it is my name, unfortunately. I set up a Google account, and that's, when any of your information, it took that as a default. It sucked. So you want to know a hobby about me, other than comic collecting? Well... it's not a great deal to say. I'm a family man. I have a wife and child. I love computer games. I think we all do. But more importantly than that, I love vehicles. I see vehicles are cars, bikes, anything with an engine generally gets me captivated or interested. But especially cars and motorcycles. Motorcycles especially. I really enjoy. I really enjoy them, owning them, working on them. I love working on them. It's nothing more satisfying than fixing a problem yourself and saving yourself some money while doing it. And for that I thank other people on YouTube like Delboy, Delboy's Garage. Nothing to do with comics. He's a motorbike enthusiast, and he shows you how to fix motorcycles. And he's taught me so much. And I've even had the privilege of going out, and I've met up with him a few times, gone out some bike rides. Been most enjoyable, and I hope I can call him a friend, along with other YouTubers, Duke Dyson. And great again, nothing to do with comic books. It's just a different hobby of mine. So yeah, that's a different hobby of me. There's motorcycles and cars, anything with engine really, anything I can go fast in or do something stupid in. And finally, you said, who doesn't get enough recognition? Well, there's a few people from my liking doesn't get enough recognition. One of them being Gambit 896, Cosmo Bosco 771, Hulk's Big Toe, Roman Comics, Vincru, myself. But being perfectly honest,